Okay. Hey, this is Misty again, and I'm going to speak on, I guess, a little bit of it's a download from God I got. Everything today's it's pretty much been, it's not giving me any choice but to talk. So I went and did something crazy and posted something on my account, my Facebook, that says I know what's up, what's real and what's not real, and it called out my mother and even my father, and I hate that because just like everything she said in it, I really, all I ever want to do is love my mother and my dad, and I still do, and all my family. I don't, I gotta stop with them. I still love them. I love everybody, and I love my family, and I didn't want any of this, and I don't want to cry about it right now. Um, I've only had one. I never left my kids. I never abandoned them. I just want you guys to know I never left you. I just didn't see any other way to do it. I was told by God that, just walk away because I had to heal myself. I had to see what was the truth. I had to stand in my truth, figure out what was my truth. Instead of illusions people are trying to place over my life and who I was and who I am. And I've had a past. Everybody does. And I was an alcoholic, and I was really bad, and I drank myself to death. I mean, because I just didn't understand. I didn't like myself. I didn't love myself. I felt like a loser. I couldn't make any relationships work. I didn't have my kids. I struggled with that, and now I know that, I shouldn't have had a more than the other parent. Two baby daddies, I guess. But I should have never had them more than them. I never wanted the relationships to end in the first place. But instead of fighting for my kids, because all I knew was the unhealthy way to fight for my kids, which is the way my parents did, and my mom. And I mean, it just seemed like there was constant battles growing up, and I didn't never want to put my kids in that place. So that trauma caused me to just step back and kind of let the other person, kind of have more authority when it shouldn't have been that way. And I never, so I guess I said I never fought for you guys. I didn't fight for myself. I didn't think I was a good enough mother because I was always told I wasn't. But I know that I have the love in me. It's always been here. It's always been here. And I love you guys more than anything. And I just want you to know that. And everything that I've done the past couple of years, I know it seems like I haven't been there, but it's for this. It's for this moment. It's for you guys. And I'm not trying to win any recognition here. I'm not trying to place revenge. I'm not trying to get revenge. I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm just trying to get equal time with my kids. I'd like to get a Halloween with my kids. And I don't want to live in this place where all of my decisions are going to be looked at and threatened, and and just because I'm going through a bad patch, I'm going through a breakup relationship, or I'm going through, or lost a job or something like that, where my past is going to be thrown up in my face again, and they're just taken again. I can't go through that again. That almost killed me. And I don't know. I can't even imagine what it's like to my children. I worry about them every day, all of you. And I think we're pretty close now. A lot of things are coming up. I know people have said a lot of things about me. I'm a witch and everything, but I'm not. Unless I'm Glenda the Good Witch. God chose me for this. He chose me to heal things in my family, to heal things with my kids, especially, and change the way divorce and parenting and shared custody, and custody and all that stuff. It's got to change. I just want to be looked at as the same as the other parent. I'm not a saint, and I'll tell you what, neither are they. Neither are they. And the one thing I do know is I would never do what was done to. I would never do this to my twins' dad, like it was done to us a couple years ago, and I know I had something today, and my brother told me, he said, I talked to babe daddy, and he said, he was like, hey, yeah, man, is your sister even alive? And it hurt, and it just, so much truth, it's just, why? Do you even care? I've been in the same city. I'm right down the road, literally, from you guys, and I think by now everybody knows that I'm going through a pretty bad medical thing right now. I gotta have hip surgery here pretty soon, and I can't hardly walk, and I haven't had anybody. I mean, I've had friends and stuff, and I'm so grateful for them, and God has placed people in my life that it's not family. And, well, I mean, my aunt, she's helped me, and I'm thankful for everybody that's helped me. I'm gracious. I'm so grateful for it, But there's so much more that could have been done, Like, I'm living in a shed, which is, I'm happy. Yay. I just went and had to go to the well house and get buckets of water and collect a bunch of firewood so I can burn a fire. But I can't bend over. My back's killing me. And it needs to be fixed, and I haven't had any stability. I haven't been able to. Every day I've, just in survival mode. Well, I mean, I can't focus on anything outside of just where I'm going to sleep tonight. And so I'm grateful for an old landlord that's let me stay on this property and stay in this tiny house, which is perfectly what I needed. And like, God, thank you, God, because I can't really walk a whole lot. But it's cold at night. I don't have any heat or anything in here, and I've got heaters now. Finally, that's again thanks to friends and family. Friends and my brother that's helped me, and Albert. Oh, sorry, and my landlord, and I'm just really grateful today, and I just want to tell anybody that's going through anything, if you're going through the fire, just keep going. Keep going, because if you know who you authentically am, if you know, and I'll get better at looking at the camera and stuff, it's really hard for me to do this, but if you know that in your heart, I mean, with everything in your being, that you deserve respect, and you deserve the same amount of respect and reciprocity as anybody else you're in conflict with, and that you just want to be equal. I don't want to take the kids away from him. I just want to see my kids, and I don't want them to ever be taken away like this again. I don't want to call out his bullshit. There's been a whole lot of it in my families. I just want to get back to my kids and start healing that, because God's already said it's going to be done. It's already healed. It's already done. I know they love me, and I know I've got a lot of makeup for. I miss so much. It's been 2 years, and I don't talk about it. I'm so ashamed to talk about it, because it just seems like, how could you be away from your kids for 2 years? It's because I didn't. I knew that before I went in front of a judge, I had to have a house, and I had to have a job, and I had to be able to take care of them. And I've tried. Since I lost everything about 2 years ago, I've been trying every day. I've not been perfect. There's things I could have done differently. There's things, I just did what God guided me to do. Some days I just wanted to give up. Some days I just wanted to have a little fun. Just to feel love a little bit. And, and just feel like I belong, and center my confidence, and what I can do. I mean, I keep getting out here, and I have all these business ideas. I know if I just had a product, people would buy it. If I had a card, and, if I had a service or a product, then people would come. They would buy it, because that's what I do for people. People admire me. They respect me. They see the light that's inside of me, that's God's light, and I help people. I lift people's, make people confident, more confident, and I'm funny, and I'm talented. I am creative, and I'm a good mother. That love, that mother's love, that's something I've had to establish. But I know that before they were taken, I was there for my kids. I worked my ass off to provide for them and to provide for our home, make our home nice, and to help people and to balance it all. And I just did the best I could. And I know, and I'm not angry at what happened, because I know that it all had to happen this way so I could be here talking to you guys, so that some truths can come out, so the way people are, my family are, and just deceptive and just manipulative and they're just unhealed. That's it, basically. They're unhealed. They've never been told anything different or shown anything different, and I just think, if people don't tell them that they're wrong and stand up to them, then they'll never change. They don't have to. Why? Because it's so much easier to jump on a bandwagon, and you've got, if you have an ulterior motive of what you want to do, meaning like you want to get out of a relationship, like my ex, like, it's so much easier to jump on the bandwagon and judge people and create a narrative, of placing the blame on that person, so you don't have to take it. You come out smelling like peaches, and a whole lot of people did in my family and stuff like that. And it's just like, well, she said, if my mom says that I'm not a good investment, that it would not be wise to date me and to be with me, then like, what that person would be like, well, that's her mom. Like, she knows. Her mom says she's just an old drunk, she'll never be any better. I mean, like, why would her mom say anything different? I don't know. I don't know, because she doesn't know me. None of my family really knows me. And, I do great things, and I asked them to come, and see some of my projects and to help me, and until it was just not worth asking anymore, and I know what my day-to-day, I know what my life looks like out here. It's not, it looks like I'm a loser. It looks like I'm lazy, and it looks like I'm a fraud. It looks like I'm just a hoe. I don't even know what it looks like. But I know differently. I mean, if you see what it looks like, I'm just a loser, you should try to come and live in it, because it's way worse. I'm homeless. Well, I mean, I've got this spot now, and I'm grateful. So, thank you, Lord. But, damn, I'm living in a shed. I can't walk. I don't have a car. I think I have like $19 in my checking account. That's the Uber. I don't really have any more food here. I got some drinks. But it's like, I just want to have the same things available to me as everybody else does. The same chance at life to be better, to change, to go out and try something different, and because I believe in myself, and not be condemned for it, not be judged for it, not be looked down upon, I mean, people are going to it, and I don't care, that's what I don't care. I mean, I know people are going to judge me, they do all the time, and that's okay. I just don't want I don't want my kids to, I just want my kids to know the truth. And have the ability to love who they want to love without other people telling them their mom's not good, that she's sorry, that she won't ever be anything different than a drunk that she was, because it's not the case. I'm strong, and I'm and I'm smart, and I'm independent, and I give good love, and I just want to show them love. I want to show them unconditional love. And no matter what you do, I will always be here for you, and I will always forgive you, because I understand what growing up being misunderstood is, growing up not knowing what decisions to make, and then making bad ones, and not having any way to, not anybody tell you it's okay, and that just keep trying, it's okay, I believe in you, and I love you, and you can do better, and when you know better, you must do better, and I hope that this helps somebody today. I hope anybody that's going through this, there's some crazy stories out here, and mine is I've just seemed like a crazy person. People, I don't want to listen to this stuff, but it's because I needed to find the answers, and God was leading me to them. And whichever way that it needs to be done, if it's whether I say a tree talks to me, it doesn't matter. I know what I know, and I should be able to have a chance to express it and just get on an even playing field with my oppressors, you know. And I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I know who I am, and I don't want to have to prove or take judgment or try to defend myself for the rest of my life on who I am and what my purpose is here. I help people, and that's all I want to do. I want to help people, and I want to help people get their confidence, and I want to help people see the other side, you know, from situations, not always be one-sided. And everybody makes mistakes out here, and I've paid for mine. I've paid for mine in the past. I've paid for mine this past 2 years without seeing my kids. I've paid my dues. Okay. Now it's time to live. Get so down, and I've just been so down, and I should be living like this. And I love you guys, and there's a whole lot of because I'm very uncomfortable. I don't know what this is. I just keep getting pushed and pushed, and this is what I'm doing. So God, I hope you're happy. I can take all the help anybody wants to give. I have nothing. I mean, I have no money. I have no way of getting around, and I can barely walk. So any help would be great. My Cash App is Boss Ross Misty, BOSSROSS MISTY. Boss Ross, Andrew. I love you guys. I love you, Andrew. I love you, Ava. I love you, Harper and Sydney. I love you so much. I'm trying not to cry like it just be like a mess here, but I just can't wait to see you all. I can't wait to just curl up in a big bed with you guys. Can't wait to cook for you guys. And go on vacation. I love you. And I pray that you can forgive me for not being there. But I want to be there. And nothing. Never in my life, will I ever go back to being that other person. I never want to risk that. I never want to risk this again. I would never put you guys in harm. Ever. And I'm smart, and I can take care of myself, and I can pay the bills, and I can run a house. I've done it so many times. So I will do it again, and I thank you for the support. I pray that you pass this on to somebody that needs this. You know, go out and help somebody today. Do something nice for somebody. Don't, no matter what you're going through, you know, we're here to uplift others and to make this world a better place and raise better little humans, you know, little people that not so hurt and damaged out here that they just keep on repeating it. And my family, I love you, and I forgive you, and I don't want to fight with you, but I really don't have anything else to say besides just go within, go out, go heal. Forgive me, forgive whoever hurt you, forgive God, and just, you gotta start acting right, you know? Okay. I'm gonna try to go get some dinner. Maybe somebody will buy me dinner. So, tired of being stuck by myself. I'm by myself all the time, and I'm really, you know, I deserve love. I deserve love, and you do too. We all do. You deserve to be looked upon, to be trusted, and to be admired, and to be desired, and to be... Go be kind. Be kind to somebody. Thank you. Bye.